It's looking more likely than ever that Russian President Vladimir Putin will visit North Korea for the first time in nearly a quarter of a century, while we're also seeing renewed evidence of arms trade between the two sides. First, let's take a listen to this from North Korean state media.
조선민주주의인민공화국 정부는 푸틴 대통령 동지의 우리나라 방문을 열렬히 환영하며 조선인민의 가장 친근한 보스를 최상 최대의 성심을 다하여 맞이할 준비가 되어 있다.
This Foreign Ministry statement was issued Sunday via state media after Chief Envoy Choe-Son-hui returned from a trip to Moscow, where she met with various officials last week, including the Russian president himself. The North claims that Putin expressed his willingness to visit Pyongyang at an early date, as well as his deep gratitude for North Korean leader Kim-Jong-un's invitation to visit at a convenient time, referring to their summit last year. And the expectation that Putin will indeed travel to North Korea soon is supported by comments from a Kremlin spokesperson who said last Friday that the visit to the North was being discussed between the two sides through diplomatic channels. Such a visit would be hugely significant at a time when North Korea and Russia are already seeking to strengthen military cooperation. The North's allegedly been supplying Russia with arms for use in its war against Ukraine in exchange for Russia's technical assistance for Pyongyang's space and weapons modernization programs. Indeed, a Voice of America report over the weekend cited satellite imagery when pointing to the arrival of a 100-meter-long ship at North Korea's Najin port, which the United States has already designated as a site for arms trading between the North and Russia. The report added that a large container vessel such as this has been arriving there every 3 days this year so far, potentially to carry North Korean weapons to Russia before they're then moved on to Ukraine for Moscow's war effort there. North Korea and Russia have made no secret about being aligned on the war in Ukraine, but they've also been careful not to admit to arms trade, which would be barred by the UN Security Council. What the North's foreign ministry did add was that both sides have recognized how friendly and cooperative relations between their independent sovereign states serve as a powerful strategic fortress. And state media also reported Monday on North Korea's recent participation in the Non-Aligned Movement Summit in Uganda, where the North also directly engaged in talks with Belarus, another country that's been supportive of Russia over its war with Ukraine. And as the Non-Aligned Movement engages 120 countries that aren't aligned with any major power bloc, the summit may have brought Pyongyang closer to many more possible partners.